Yo, welcome back everybody to another Destiny 2 video, and today we're going to be going over another Hunter Solar 3.0 build, and this build is insanely cracked. It's super fun to play with. You pretty much get infinite trip mines and infinite throwing knives. It is by far probably the most fun I've had on my Hunter so far, and that's including the Void 3.0 that we just recently had last season. So first off, we're going to get straight into this build with a gunslinger, but before we do that, if you guys could hit that like button down below, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and if this build helped you out, or if this made you have more fun on your Hunter. And with that, let's get straight into this build. First thing that you're going to want is Blade Barrage for that maximum optimal damage. You can use really any dodge. I was using Gambler's Dodge because it gives me an opportunity to regain my knives just in case I miss, and I am also using the Knife Trick, which is 3 throwing knives that also apply Scorch, and Trip Mine. Trip Mine is crucial for this because you're also going to be pairing this with a certain exotic, which you could probably already see on my arms right now, that we'll discuss a little bit more in the future. Next, for your aspects, you're going to want to Knock them down. Your Solar Supers are enhanced. Golden Gun Deadshot has increased duration, Golden Gun Marksman has increased damage, resistance, and duration, and Blade Barrage launches more projectiles, hence giving you a little bit more damage. And then you're going to want On Your Mark. Precision Final Blows grant you and nearby allies increased weapon handling and reload speed for a short duration, and it stacks up to 3 times. Activating your class ability immediately grants maximum stats on your mark. And that's why if you use your class ability with Gambler's Dodge and then your melees, you're going to be able to kind of seamlessly loop these. Next, we're going to come on down to your fragments. We're going to need Ember of Torches. Powered melee attacks against combatants make you and nearby allies radiant. Ember of Beams. Your solar super projectiles have stronger target acquisition. Ember of Empyrean. Solar weapon or ability final blows extend the duration of restoration and radiant effects applied to you. Ember of Ashes. You apply more scorch stacks to targets. And Ember of Singeing. Your class ability recharges faster when you scorch targets, and you're going to be scorching targets all the time with this build, so you're going to constantly get that class ability regen, so that if you accidentally miss a knife, you can dodge, get your knives back, dodge next to an enemy, get your knives back, and then use your knives and continue to get more scorch. Next, we're going to talk about the primary exotic you're going to be wanting to use with this build is the Young Ahmaqara's Spine. Young Ahmaqara's Spine increases Trip Mine grenade duration and blast radius. Ability damage grants Trip Mine grenade energy. So, in turn, when you're doing damage to enemies with your Trip Mine, you're going to get more grenade energy back. And with the other abilities that we are using for this build, you're going to get your grenades back even faster. And now we're going to talk about the mods. So these are the mods that you're going to run, and I'm just going to run down all of them and list off their descriptions. You're going to want Hands-On, gain bonus super energy on melee kills. Harmonic Siphon, rapid final blows with your weapon damage matching your subclass type, create an orb of power. Melee Wellmaker, powered melee combatant final blows spawn elemental wells matching your subclass energy type. Bolstering Detonation, grants class ability energy when you cause damage with a grenade. That also is going to in turn help with our melee and class ability plus grenade combo, where we're going to constantly be regenning our abilities. Focusing Strike grants class ability energy when you cause damage with a melee attack. Again, I think you can see the loop here where all of these mods that we're using are going to be benefiting our class ability regeneration, so you could infinitely be using these and get maximum damage. Elemental Ordnance, defeating a combatant with a grenade spawns an elemental well that matches your subclass energy type. Up next, we've got Concussive Dampener, reduces incoming AoE or area of effect damage from combatants. Armor of the Dying Star, reduces incoming solar and void damage from combatants. High Energy Fire, while charged with light, gain a bonus to weapon damage. Each defeated combatant consumes 1 stack of Charged with Light. And down here on my boots, I have Rocket Scavenger and Auto Rifle Holster. This is just perks because of the weapons that I prefer to use typically. Utility Kickstart. When your class ability energy is fully expended, you gain class ability energy. Utility Kickstart again. And then Elemental Charge. Become charged with light by picking up an elemental well. If the elemental well's element type matches your subclass element, you gain 2 stacks of Charged with Light. Say that 5 times fast. But anyway, that is going to sum up this Hunter build. I'm going to give credit where credit is due. This build is brought to you by where I first found it from, Plunder That Booty on YouTube. I'll leave a link down to his channel in the description. And I saw this Hunter build, had to try it out, and I want to share it with you guys and my thoughts on it. The build is super fun to play with. I'm going to be showing you gameplay of me doing it in the Nightfall here. Honestly, you can't go wrong. You do a lot of damage with not only your trip mines and your blade barrage, but also your throwing knives. And with this entire build, you can kind of just, as you see, I'm just throwing them endlessly at targets. And as long as I do damage and I'm getting kills, you just keep going. Now, the only reason why I have a rocket scav and auto rifle holster is because I was using an auto rifle, and obviously you can see I'm using a rocket launcher. But because of the Nightfall, I actually had to swap to my SMG because I didn't have my assault rifle up to power yet. That's on me, and I could have just got it up to power, but I really didn't want to go and get some enhancement cores in it. So that's just me being lazy. But anyway, you're gonna want to put on, you could probably swap these mods out for your Unstoppables or whatever the champion mod is that you need, but realistically, I was doing enough damage with my team that I didn't even need to put those on. The only one that I really kind of was getting annoyed with was the anti-barrier, but if me and one of my teammates focused it really quick, we were able to take it out no problem. That might change for whenever you're doing some more endgame content, such as Grandmaster Nightfalls, but we were just doing the lower tier, I believe, Legend, because my buddy wasn't high enough. So we were doing the 1560 Legend Nightfall. He wasn't ready for Master, and neither am I right now at only a 1567, as I haven't really been able to gather too much playtime on this season yet. But anyway, guys, that's going to take us to the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed. If you found this guide helpful, definitely go and check out Plunder That Booty on YouTube, because he's the person that I got this build from, and I want to be able to credit the person that I saw this from. I don't know if this is the original author, but this is the person that I got the build from, and I wanted to express that. Subscribe if you guys are new to the channel, like the video, and it helps me know that you enjoy this content and want to see more builds like this in the future, and I will see you guys in the next video. Stay tuned.